Good afternoon now. Used to be a good morning until the game ran late ahead of us. Getting ready to start championship game here between Bishop Gorman Gales and the Alaska Wolves. Gales in their white jersey as the home team. Wolves in their black jersey as the visiting team. Starting lineup on the ice. Rubino, Martin, Folks, Wouden, and Creel. Some missing components for the Gales is the captain, Bo Winkle. And Jennings with game misconducts last game. In deep, Rubino has his feet taken out from under him. No call by the referee. Puck in the near corner. Hodson trying to dangle it out, gets to it. Martin now up the near side wall to Tritton. Glove down at the blue line by the Wolves, but Martin streaking through knocks it off, and we've got an offsides. We'll have a face-off on the face-off dot in front of the Alaska bench. Folks, Kalea, Scroggum. On the defense, Larison and Baldy. Larison bringing it in straight off the face-off. Centering pass. One-timer, stuff, and goaltender falls down. Baldy shot. Tipped on net, and a cover by the goaltender. Face-off taken by Hodson, won by the Wolves, and the Wolves clear it up ice. Baldy fans on it, shot. Saved by Saxton, starting goaltender in net for the Gales. Pass up ice to Hodson. Hodson over the blue line, Wouden following. Hodson goes down. Puck on the near side. Saucer to the middle, Larison loses his footing. Puck loose in the middle. Larison will clear it back to below the goal line. Look for a play up the ice. Looking for a clear are the Gales, and they get it out to the neutral zone. Wouden misses on the hit. Wolves collect the puck, gain the red line, dump it in. Back to Larison. Larison will bank it off the boards behind the net. As the Wolves are making changes, Folks will wind up. Cross ice saucer to Nervegna. Nervegna gains the red line and dumps it in. Chasing is Folks. Folks will get to it first. Curl around, drops it to Posner in the middle, and Posner plays it to the far corner. Rubino now on the ice for the defense. That one trickles all the way down. Posner on defense. That was shot wide of the net by the Wolves, and Gales cleared out into the neutral zone. Nervegna, shot. That one just tipped wide of the net from the left face-off circle. Timmy Folks. And a puck into the bench. Timmy Folks there on the hit to seal off the puck for Rubino to make a play. And we'll have an in-zone face-off due to the Wolves playing it up and out of play. Face-off win for the Wolves. Gales take over the possession. Wolves get it back, looking to clear it. And a good stick by Martin. Keeps it in. Shot high over the net. Dropping, but does not drop in time. Scroggum looking to get it to Hodson. It's taken away by the Wolves. Shot low on net. Goaltender makes a save. Sticks it to the near side in the near corner. Wolves cleared up the wall to Martin. Martin swings it to the right to Baldy. off his skates. Banked to the far side, looking to bank it off the wall to his teammate. Baldy's got 2 on him, able to clear it out to the outside. Kalea takes a hit on the near side. Puck to the neutral zone. Wolf will sidestep a couple. Baldy will play it to the far side to Martin. Martin will bring it up through the neutral zone. Now the blue line, trying to cut to the middle. Kalea trying to follow up. Larison blows a flat tire, but able to get up in time to make a play on the puck. Shot high over the net by Martin, as Martin needs a change. He'll go off. Coming on for him is Posner. Timmy Folks walking it down the wall below the goal line behind the net. Curling around still with the puck on his stick. Posner from left point. Shot. Hits the stick of the Gales and was curling towards the net. Saved by the goaltender. Puck dumped in by the Wolves. Larison on the defense. Sealing off the puck. Gets to it first. Larison goes down. He draws a penalty. And there's the whistle. And number 10 for the Wolves will head to the box at 9:32. First penalty of the game goes to the Wolves. Hodson wins the faceoff back to Larison. Larison from the right faceoff between the legs of Nervegna. Hodson moving around. Plays it to the near side to Rubino. Rubino surveying. Will cut back. Rubino walks it below the goal line. Rubino draws 2 and will get some space now. Now lays it down. Hodson at the right point. Hodson moves it to the middle of the ice, just inside the blue line. Rubino tries to pass to the middle, and that one is broken up by the Wolves. Puck rimmed around the boards by the Wolves. Larison on the defense. Sees the mistouch by the Wolves and takes it over. Offsides. Stuff on the far face-off dot. 46 seconds remaining on the power play. Martin fans on that pass. Cross ice to Baldy. He'll get it back and be able to make the play back as they look to set up the power play. Baldy into the offensive zone. Dangles to the middle. Behind the net now. Wraparound attempt. Blocked by the Wolves. And the Wolves lay it down for an icing. We'll have a face-off to the right of the Alaska goaltender with 20 seconds remaining on the power play. 8:22 in the period. Puck battle in the far side, poked out to the Wolves. And the Wolves are about to come back to full strength. Just beyond, referee says there was a touch, so we'll play on, no icing. Martin and Folks working down below the goal line. And back to full strength are the Wolves as Martin brings it up out of his zone. Martin tripped up, no call by the referee. Lifted his whistle up, but did not bring it to the mouth to make the sound. Scroggum going for the puck. Puck tipped out. Larison just coming on. Goes down. Folks collects the puck. Larison will collect his stick. Brand new stick at that. Broke 2 in one game the other day. Big hit on the near side. Players down for the Wolves. And we've got a whistle. Coach will come out to check on the player. and back to the bench. That's good to see. On his own. Coach shuffles back to the bench, and we'll face off to the left of the goaltender with 7:20 to go in period number 1. All tied up still at zeros. Face-off win for the Wolves. Up ice, misses his teammate. Hits him in the back of the skates. Obviously a set play there, as he was already heading up ice. Gale's able to keep it in the zone. Back to Larison at the right point. Larison down the wall. Too much traffic in front. Gale's pick it up behind the net. Hodson drops it to Posner. Posner shot towards the net. Tipped on net and now cleared out by the Wolves. Puck a little bit behind. Goes through the skates of Posner. They want an interference call from the other team. Puck on the far side of the ice, picked up by Creel. Creel will saucer it up to the neutral zone, picked up by the Wolves and dumped in deep. Posner plays it to the middle of the ice. Nervigna trying to clear it out, hits the legs of the Wolves player. Centering pass, intercepted by Posner. Puck loose, ends up on the near side. Tritton gets a piece of it. Larison coming over, takes hit along the near side. Kemi Folks will pick up the puck and enter the offensive zone. Plays into the far corner. Tritton coming in quickly, not quickly enough. Wolves able to clear their zone. Puck laid off to the outside. Folks to Rubino. Rubino to the far side to Nervigna. Nervigna. This is the connection to Tritton, and Nervigna will chase off the glass by the Wolves, but not out. Player where the Wolves will skate back below his goal line to collect that one. Martin back to collect. Martin reverses it back to Rubino below the goal line, and a high lob to Folks as he moves it up to Tritton. Tritton over the red line, dumps it in on net, saved by the goaltender, and he'll cover and hold that one with 5:16 to go in period number 1. Face-off win for the Wolves. The Wolves work it around the boards to the far side. Passed up, Urbino backtracking, plays it off to Scroggum. Scroggum has it poked off his stick, and the Wolves regain the possession. Wolves missing their own connection. Turns it over to the Gales, off the glass and out by Martin. Puck up ice, chipped up ice by the Wolves. Martin swings it to the right to Rubino. Rubino off. Left tipped by the Wolves, no icing. We will play on with 4:40 to go in the period. Wolves pick up the puck over their blue line, trying to dangle around Baldy. Shot and a save by Saxton. Seals off that corner. Little after whistle activities. Players pleading their case with the referee about the after whistle poking at their goaltender, Ryder Saxton. 4:27 to go in period number 1. Folks wins the face-off back to Baldy. Baldy shields off the puck, goes down. Wolves take over the possession. Centering pass. Larison breaks that up. Pass up ice. Goes all the way down for an icing. Just missing the stick of Wowden. And we'll head back down to the defensive zone to the right of Saxton with 4:16 to go in period number 1. Shots on goal. 5 for the home team, 2 for the Wolves. And that face-off correction will be to the left of Saxton. Larison collects the puck on the near side. Larison up and out to the neutral zone. Icing waved off. Wolves reverse it back up the near side wall as they work it up into the neutral zone. Puck laid off. Cut to the middle, and Baldy breaks that one up. Baldy down to one knee. Folks shouldered off the puck below the goal line to Wolves team to release the puck from the Gales. Centering pass off the skates of Larison. Larison still hassling. Center bounces off to Wowden just outside the right face-off circle. Wowden curls it up ice. Nope. Penalty called. Baldy on the defense. Baldy again off his skates. Takes it up and out to neutral zone Wolves. With the possession, Wolves over the blue line. Toss it behind. No look pass to Baldy. Baldy moves it up ice. That just goes under the stick of Tritton. And the Wolves able to sweep it out to the neutral zone. Larison will drop it back to Baldy. Baldy up to Tritton. Tritton up. No call by the referee. Shot off the glove. Tipped over the net. Shot coming from Hodson just in the left faceoff circle. Fanning on the pass out of the zone as he's harassed by Nervegna as the Wolves player. Posner has that tipped past him right at the blue line, not off. And now that's an offside. It's not called by the referee. Didn't see the player on the far side. Shot saved by the goaltender. Rebound ends up on the near side. Martin gets a poke on that one. Nervegna pass it to the middle. Puck high into the air. Collected by Folks. Folks lays down the wall. Wolves move it around to the opposite side. Posner steals off the wall. Trapped out of the air. Right at waist height, so no high stick called. Kalea pinned along the wall by the Wolves. Tipped away at the left point by Martin. Wolves exit the zone. Scroggum with the puck. Scroggum passes it to the far side to Posner. Posner will swing it to the near side to Martin. Banked off the back wall. Martin clears it up ice at an angle to avoid an icing. Scroggum or Kalea picked up the puck. Backing up is Martin. Glove save and laid off by Ryder. Ryder and Rubino will collect Rubino up to Martin. Martin cut back at his own blue line to get some space to saucer it to the left. Folks, but the Wolves get it in. Takes the bank off the boards, but Ryder watching that one, able to adjust as that one didn't come cleanly around the boards all the way down the ice. No icing. Doesn't get to the line and rimmed around by the Wolves. Wolves move it to the middle. Kalea dangles. Kalea's got two. Lays it down the wall to Hodson. Hodson's got Scroggum in front. 1 minute remaining in the period. Kalea drops it. Looking to drop it back to Rubino. I think the referee might have gotten in the way. Rubino sealing off the near side wall. Rubino gets pulled down. And whistle. Stoppage and an in-zone face-off with 43.9 seconds remaining in the period. Folks take the face-off. Woden to the left. Creel to the right on the defense. Rubino and Larison from left to right. Rubino shot. Hits the stick of the Wolves and is elevated into the netting behind the goaltender for another face-off to the left of the Alaska goaltender. Same personnel on the ice for the face-off. Face-off win for the Wolves. Diving attempt by Woden, though, to get the possession back. Hard cutback by the Wolves player. Cuts it back and too far away for his teammate to handle. Wolves with the puck. Almost able to exit the zone. Now they do into the neutral zone. 17 seconds. Larison collects. Plays it back to the near side. Kept in by the Wolves. 7 seconds. Woden will chase, and that is the end of period number 1. Shots on goal, 6 for your Bishop Gorman Gales, 2 for the Alaska Wolves. Saxton will head back to his crease. And starting lineup on the ice for the Gales for period number 2. Hodson centering Norvegna and Tritton. On the defense, Posner and Baldy. Face off win for the Wolves, but they turn it over to the Gales. Just at their own blue line, Hodson will pressure. Wolves able to evade the speedy Hodson as the cutback. Shot on net, save, rebound, scooped in cover as Norvegna is checked into the goaltender by his own teammate. New forward lineup on the, or Timmy Folks on for Hodson, and Kalea on for Tritton. Oh, and Scroggum, sorry, new forward line. That one's going to be on net, and that will be covered by Sexton. And Scroggum, Kalea, Folks still on the ice. Folks take the face off. Defense of Baldy and Posner still out there as well. Baldy hassled. Shot blocked off the skate of Posner. High into the air. Drops just outside the left face-off circle. Kalea able to get enough to knock it deeper into their zone, but still in the defensive zone of the Gales. Banked out to the neutral zone. Played in. Glove down by Posner to the Wolves player and into the bench. Kalea sends it. And it'll be, I think, a defensive zone face-off as Posner was still in his own zone with 13:04 to go in period number 2. Face-off win by the Wolves. Wolves turn it over to the Gales. Martin off the glass and down. That will be an icing. And back to their defensive zone. Face-off from Hodson. Hodson Creel. Wowden on shot. It's traffic in front. Hodson. Creel steers that one up ice. Curling to the near side. Turned over in the neutral zone. Rubino forces the Wolves to have to get all the way up. That's going to be an icing. Referee says no touch by the Gales. And we'll have a face-off on the near side to the right of the goaltender with 12:35 to go. Folks to the face-off. They're banging it to the right. Tritton to the left on the defense. Martin and Rubino from left to right. Face-off win for the Wolves. Wolves kept in initially by Rubino at the right point. Wolves take it over. Shot high over the shoulder of Saxton. Rimmed all the way around. Wolves looking for a centering pass. Can't get that cleanly. Rubino lays that one off for Folks. Folks up the ice to Norvegna. Norvegna will skate it up the near side. Lost in the neutral zone. Shot and a blocker save by Saxton. Saxton will cover. Face off to the left of Saxon. Hodson taking the face off. Shot redirected wide of the net. Larison tips it ahead to Kalea. Kalea between the legs and out of the zone. Larison sealing off the wall. Hodson picks up loose puck, tries to head up ice. Larison with a good step up forces the Wolves to retreat. Puck off the near side wall, banks it up to his teammate over the blue line. Shot wide. Not sure if that was a shot pass or just a terrible shot. Cross ice, Scroggum misses the connection to Kalea, but that one will be wide of the net. Kalea on the hop, but could not get there in time. 11-12 remaining in period number 2. Gales back to their defensive zone for a face-off to the left of Saxton. Folks, Creel, Wowden, Larison, and Baldy on the ice for the Gales. Baldy plays it up the wall, gets past the left point man for the Wolves. Creel pins his man along the boards. Stick scrum along the near side. Creel gets it up. Timmy Folks able to dump it in. Wolves collect it and rim it around the boards. Larison will keep it in. Larison, shot, hits the skates of the Wolves player. Larison back. And Larison pins him along the wall. Wowden will pick up some steam through the neutral zone, gains the red line, and dumps it in. Puck rimmed around the boards. Wolves get to it first, but Creel will take over on the mishandle by the Wolves below their goal line. Puck scrum. We'll see if this gets blown dead by the referee. Folks trying to dig it out as players jockey for position off the puck. And puck cleared out past Rubino. No icing. Rubino will get to it first, play it back up ice to Folks. Folks hard cut. Folks knocked down. And we got a penalty coming. Number 5, roughing is the call. And at 9:47, we'll head to the box. Face-off win for the Gales. Back to Rubino at the left point. Walks to the middle, lays it off to Hodson. Hodson doesn't like what he sees in the left face-off circle. He will curl around. Rubino over to Martin. Martin looking for a cross-ice pass to Hodson. Look around. Rubino keeps it in, goes down, has a chip past him. Back to help out is Nervegna. Nervegna gets away from one, but the Wolves are able to tip it away momentarily, but the Gales get it back. Martin up the near side. Martin into the zone, cuts the outside, looking to lay that one off to Trenton, goes down the wall. Nervegna has got some space, trying to shoot it in near post, and a cover by the goaltender will hold for the whistle. And the face-off to the right with 40 seconds remaining on the power play. And Folks, Kalea, Scroggum on the line. Larison back to trap that one down. Scroggum's got it as the Gales try to set up the power play. Larison sweeps it to Baldy. Baldy misses the one-timer. Larison is back to collect. Larison lays it back to Baldy. Baldy helps it up to Kalea. Kalea just mishandles that one. But the Wolves give it back to the Gales. Baldy, cross ice to Larison. Larison up to Folks, has it poked off his stick in the neutral zone. Scroggum has it poked off his stick. Slap shot save. Rebound picked up by Scroggum. Scroggum will skate up ice now. Folks exits the zone initially. Offsides. Referee catches that one. Quickly came out and back in. And back to full strength are the Wolves. 8:11 to go. Some after whistle activities. Loudon taking a hit. And game's starting to get a little more physical. Wolves chip it out to neutral zone. Posner back to collect. Posner's hooked. No call by the referee. Center to the middle. Tipped away and a cover. Diving cover by Saxton. Face off. Going to be taken by Folks. Folks, Trittner, Vegna. Forward line on the ice. Rubino, Martin. Martin down to one knee. Blocks that one. Not sure if that got him in between the equipment. Looks like he's okay. Martin will collect. Reverses it back to Nervegna on the near side. Nervegna up ice. Bouncing puck picked up by the Wolves, and they shoot it to the far corner. Tritton trying to get there first and does. Gets it up to Martin. Martin off the glass. Bouncing puck. Pass to the middle. Played to the outside by the defensive stick of the Gales. Martin pinning the Wolves player as Folks trying to come away with it is hassled by the Wolves player. Tritton off and out. Nervegna on the pressure. Tritton gets hooked up and spun around at the blue line. Hodson with the face-off. In the skates of the players. That one goes in deep. Wolves will get to it first. Defended by Posner. Centering pass. On the stick. Saved by Ryder Saxton. Wolves with the possession. Rimming around the boards to the near side from the right point. Bouncing puck to the middle. Out to the neutral zone. Scroggum on the pressure. Scroggum shouldered off the puck along the near side. He'll return the favor. Larison will shield the puck. Larison will head up ice. Larison to the middle. Larison taken down. Larison back up. And just loses it below the goal line. Shot by Posner. One-timer. Loose. Curl around. Shot. And we've got a penalty coming on the Wolves. Delayed penalty. Saxton to the bench. Shot wide. Vegas get the extra attacker on the ice, but a little too late. Cross-check is the call. And number 4 to the box for the Wolves. Face-off win for the Gales. Rubino, quick shot. Saved by the goaltender down the butterfly. I think that was a little fake. I'm not going to shoot it shot. Wowden rims it around the boards to Rubino. Rubino gets it, walks it to the middle. Rubino, shot wide left. Back to Wowden. Wowden, a high lob. Folks plays it around to Creel. Creel will play it to Martin at the right point. Martin will walk it to the middle. Now the Rubino one shot, one timer. Wide right. Puck tipped out of the zone. Rubino back to collect. Rubino will play it up to Folks. Folks into the zone. Timmy drops it back to AJ Rubino. Rubino will try to walk that one to the middle. Gets knocked out to the outside. Folks will try to pick it up. He's taken down. Creel will follow up, and the Wolves take over the possession. Up ice, tipped up and out by the Wolves. Shot wide by the Wolves. Creel up ice. Just misses to Ouden. That's going to be an icing with 6 seconds remaining on the Bishop Gorman Gales power play. Face off, going to be taken by Hodson. Shot high into the air, dropping wide of the net. And the Wolves are back to full strength. Wrapped in front. Dropping it back to the point man. Shot and off the stick of Tritton. Wide of the net. Larison will lay it off to Hodson. Hodson will help it around the wall. Wolves keep it in the zone. Baldy reverses it back up. And puck trickles out to the neutral zone as the Wolves tag up. Knocked back in beyond the red line. Laid off by Baldy. Baldy lays it off to the Wolf player. Hodson up the ice to Tritton. And brute forced out by Hodson. Regna will pick up the loose puck at the crest. Larison, pass to the middle, and a save by the goaltender. Face-off win for the Wolves. Larison and Baldy on the defense. Up high off the glass, glove down just inside the red line. Folks intercepts that. Kalea over the blue line. Folks offsides, no call by the referee. Baldy, shot, rebound in the middle of the ice, picked up by the Wolves. Cross ice, Folks stick lifted. Folks will carry it into the zone initially, and the Wolves will lay it softly up the ice. Larison will collect. Folks over the blue line. Shot on net, rebound, collected by Kalea. Kalea lays it back to Folks. Over to Larison. Larison, one-timer to Baldy. Shot, saved by the goaltender. Larison picks up the rebound, plays it back to Kalea below the goal line. Baldy, shot, and almost redirected in by Larison. Larison hustling to get back on the defense. 2-on-1 developing here. And a missed wide open goal by the Wolves. As the stands go crazy. Hodson pinned along the boards. Wolves. And we're going to have a penalty here on the Wolves. Hooking. Hands to the head of number 22 for the Wolves. Hooking is the call. Gales back to the power play. Shot blocked up into the netting behind the net by Rubino. 1:17 to go in the power play. Fourth power play of the game for the Gales. And still at a 0-0 tie in this game as it goes back and forth. Wowden moving. They'll let him dance on the outside. Rubino is bodied up along the far wall. The Wolves trying to clear it. And off the glass and down they do. Man on hard. Back 1 minute remaining in the period. Creel will drag that in. Bouncing puck. Tipped in the skates. Drags it to the middle. Wolves will work it up the ice. Short-handed. Cuts, turn, shot knocked down. And the puck picked up by Wowden. Wowden plays it up ice. And well offsides. .21 seconds remaining on the penalty. And puck dumped in by the Wolves. Saxton will rim that one around the boards. Looking for Baldy. Larison will collect. And skate it up to the middle of the ice. Lays it off to Baldy on the right side. Baldy over the blue line. Baldy lays it off to Nervegna. Nervegna lays it off to Trenton. Trenton, shot! And a save by the goaltender. Bodies in front. Goaltender still tracking. 5.5 seconds to go. Wolves return back to full strength. High lob, 2, 1, and 0. That is the end of period number 2. Shots on goal, 14 in favor of your Bishop Gorman Gales and 8 for the Alaska Wolves. Gales break the huddle. Saxton back to his crease. 14 minutes up on the clock and the starting lineup heading to the faceoff. Starting lineup on the ice. Folks, Wowden, and Creel on the defense. Posner and Larison. Face-off win back to Larison. Larison playing it to the middle. Doesn't get enough of it to get it to Posner. And the Wolves keep it in the zone. Shot all the way through the crease out the other side. Creel will pick up the puck. Pass to the middle. Trap down off the stick of the Wolf player. And it'll gain the red line and dump it in. Martin will lay it off. Pass up ice, Wouden. Wouden will face up, look for a play, plays it to the near side to Posner. Posner cross ice to Creel. Creel cuts it to the outside. Creel shot, saved by the goaltender. Rebound picked up by Folks. Folks pass towards the middle, and that one's intercepted by the defense of the Wolves. Wolves will play it cross ice, trapped in the emblem on center ice. Puck dumped to the point man. He'll get on, one-timer, blocked. Folks on the breakaway. Shot, save, and hold. Squeezes that under the arm as Timmy waits for the puck to drop and does not come. A face-off to the right of the Alaska goaltender with 12:54 to go in period number 3. Face-off win for the Gales. Hodson gets pinned along the boards, gets a little help from Scroggum to dig it out. Scroggum drops it back to Rubino. One-timer hits the Alaska player as he goes down, but he's back up and had a 3-on-2 momentarily. Alaska gets to the puck and reverse it back around the boards. Scroggum will one-touch that one to Alaska. Now Rubino with a high lob up into the neutral zone. Rubino to Scroggum. Scroggum stick lift as the Wolves get the possession. Kalea, that one go off the wall. Martin pinching in. Puck in the skates of the player. Folks comes in to help out. Nervegna walking into the middle. Shot off the right post. That one dings the iron, and that one hits the Alaska bench. And there will be a face-off deep in the zone. Folks to the face-off. Tritton to the right. Face-off win to Larson. Larson shot. Wide right of the net. Rebound. Shot. Glove save. Goaltender Tritton shooting that one from the lower side of the left face-off circle. And a glove save and hold with authority by the goaltender. Face-off by Folks. Puck back to Baldy. And defense moves out of the way. Goaltender makes a save. Puck in the skates. Folks keeps it in, drops it in deep. Tritton hustling to get there. Nervegna. Folks will drop that one to Larson. Larson walks the line. Pass towards the middle to Nervegna. And not able to get a hold of that one. He is quickly hassled. Baldy will pick up the puck at the left face-off. Shot. Knocked high in the air. Glove down by Timmy Folks. Outside the left face-off circle to Nervegna as they move it around. Baldy. Shot off the Wolves player. Baldy will get time to get it back as the Wolves didn't know where it was. Shot. And a goal! Baldy shot from the left point. Traffic in front. Goaltender thought he had it, but it goes through at 10:57. The Gales break the tie. And in this championship game, the Gales take the lead. Wolves back up ice. Assisted by 77, Lucas Nervegna on the score sheet. Rubino trying to get it away from the Wolves player, and he does. Pinned along the boards was Wouden. Loose puck picked up by Hodson in the right face-off circle. Creel up the ice. Creel cuts to the outside. Stick lifts the Wolf player, goes down. Puck loose, picked up by the Wolves. Awesome skates along the far side. Wolves play it out to the left face-off circle and pick it up and head up ice in the neutral zone over the red line in the skates of Rubino. Rubino skates it out. Rubino, fancy stick handling between his own teammates. Shot knocked down off the skate of the defenseman. Wolves rimming around the boards. Creel is there. Creel is upended. Folks pins the Wolf along the near side board. Creel with a hit and no call by the referee. Bench for the Wolves wanted a penalty. And we do have a delayed penalty. Referee on the far side did catch it. And Creel to the box. Penalty of the game for the Gales. Puck just outside the zone. Baldy back to collect. Baldy reverses it to Martin on the near side. Martin high lob. Caught some moisture on that one. Up ice looking for Folks. Wowed and blocked that one initially. Wolves over the blue line. Look to set up their power play. Shot wide right of the net. Puck rims around to the right point man. Point man keeps it in. Checks down Wowden at the point. No call by the referee. Perhaps evening up some of those. Loose puck picked up and played to the outside. Folks with the steal and the trip, and that ends the power play for the Wolves. A little bit of karma there. And face-off win. Shot wide of the net by Martin. We got 4-on-4 hockey here. Wolves with the puck in their defensive zone. Pass towards the middle as the Wolves look to exit. Pressured by the Gales and Hodson. Martin takes a hit along the boards. Walking in, shot. And that one's wide left of the net, but not by much. Baldy up, curls back around. Wait to fight another day. Up ice to Folks. Folks has some space now. Folks will bring it up the left side. Folks curling, trying to get to the middle. Shot on net. Scooped away. Shot. Glove save by the goaltender. Kalea just coming off the bench. Shoots it glove side. Goaltender tracks that one and holds for the save. Flashing the leather. 4 seconds now on the power play for the Gales. Power play team on the ice. Folks, Tritton, Creel, Kalea, Rubino, and Larison on the defense. Tritton winds up, shot, knocked down in front. We'll drop it back to Rubino at the left point. Rubino shot, tipped, loose, and goaltender diving for it. Kalea will play it back to Larison. Larison swing to Rubino, shot, tipped on the way, tipped wide left of the net in the near corner. Puck picked up by Folks. Rubino trying to walk it down the near side, gets some space, saucers it to Kalea. Kalea goes down, and the Wolves take over the possession. Lob up to the neutral zone. Larison will collect, plays it to the near side to Rubino. Rubino over the blue line. And back to full strength are the Wolves. Wolves centering pass from Rubino straight to the Wolves. Larison and Trenton back 3-on-2 here for the Wolves. Shot blocked, shot might have gone behind Saxton. That one stays out of the net anyhow. Puck into the neutral zone. Wolves will have to tag up. Wolves tag up, gain the red line, dump it in wide of the net, but perhaps that was a shot, steer, and a goal by the Wolves. steered it towards the follow-up player coming in the right face-off circle and chipped past Saxton's blocker side to tie it up at 6:59. Have ourselves a hockey game. Hodson take the face-off. Wowden to the left. Creel to the right on the defense. Posner and Martin from left to right. Poked out to the neutral zone by the long stick of Posner. Wowden softly lays that one up to Creel. Creel centering. Turn. And looking to shoot that one. Hodson couldn't get that one cleanly. Wolves cut to the middle. And shoved down. No hand up by the referee. We'll play on. Loose puck picked up by Hodson. Hodson will curl out around the Wolves. And up ice to Creel. Will tip it into the zone. Wolves on the near side to collect and play it up. Posner keeps it in. Bouncing puck to Creel. Puck dumped in. Looking to backhand that one. Centering pass to no one by the Wolves. Puck out of the zone to the neutral zone. Wolves will curl around, gain the red line, and dump it in. Saxton will lay that one off for Martin. Martin shoulders off the Wolves player. And loose puck picked up by Folks. Puck out to the neutral zone. Wolves collect it. And ping-ponged along the near side wall. Back to Baldy. Baldy out to the neutral zone. That one won't make it all the way down the ice, so no icing. Hard cut back by number 24 to evade Scroggum. Larison keeps it in. Blocked as defense was looking to make a change. Puck high and hits the roof and almost gets stuck on the rafters. And we'll have a face-off just outside the defensive zone of the Gales on the near face-off dot with 5:18 to go in period number 3, all tied up at 1 goal apiece. Face-off by Hodson, won by the Wolves, and the Wolves dump it in. Baldy back to collect. Baldy is pinned along the boards. Waiting for the puck to come out. Wolves get to it, try to jam it near post. Loose puck in front, and the net is off. And we'll get a whistle for the net being off. Timmy Folks take the face-off, win, and immediately hassled by Wowden. Timmy hooked. No call, will carry on. Folks throws that on net, stick to side. Creel following up, takes a hit. Defenseman for the Wolves lost the puck initially. Hit up in the head for Creel. That's a penalty coming. To the box. Number 20 into the box as well, grabbing the face mask of Baldy. Always an immediate penalty for the player who had the head hit. Referees move him to the box to start, and we'll see if he is ejected. Got so many penalties on there, I had to move the scoreboard up. Some explanations being given to coaches and alternate captains and captains. Looks like he will stay in the box. We'll add a 2 and a 10. So a 2 and a 10 for number 15. Penalty for number 20, grabbing the face mask earlier. Only 2 people in the box for the Wolves. Loudon will pick up the puck, head up ice. Offsetting penalties for the first ones, and why there's only 1 time on the clock. Bouncing puck. Offsides on the Gales. Timmy Folks take the face off. Larison to the left, Loudon to the right on the defense. Rubino and Martin. Rubino swings to the outside to Larison. Larison will get some space. He'll lay it back to Rubino. Rubino walking it down, playing it to Martin. Martin over to Loudon. Loudon has it stuck in the snow along the bench. Martin. Shot, tipped. He'll get it back, swing it to the right side to Loudon. Loudon down low to Folks. Folks to Rubino. Rubino shot, blocked, wide, and a cover by the goaltender. And face off taken by Hodson. Drop it back to Rubino. Rubino shot. Tipped on net. And it's still loose. Referee sitting right there, and now they'll call it. And new personnel on now. Back to Folks, Creel, Larison. Good to see Creel back on after taking that high head hit. Tip back to Rubino. Rubino will walk it down the wall. It's got 2 on him. Creel now stick lifted below the goal line. Rubino keeps it in. Larison will walk it along the line, lay it off. One-timer high over the net by Martin. And back to full strength. Or the team shot wide left of the net by Rubino. Back to collects Larison. Larison will drop it to Martin. And extra attacker on the ice. Shot just wide left. Empty net on the opposite end. back to the box for too many men on the ice, and Vegas will set up the power play. Strategery. Saxton to his crease. There was an empty net earlier because there was a delayed penalty. Saxton saw it and hustled to the bench. And now we've got the fifth player now, Rubino, Larison, Martin, Folks, and Baldy for Alaska players on the ice. Folks trying to dig it out. He's got Larison. Swings it to Martin. Martin down low to Rubino. Reno walking to the middle. Shot. Save. Rebound. Goal! Goal! Timmy Folks picks up the loose puck on the shot from Rubino. And the Gales take the lead. With too many men on the ice, bench minor proves to be a costly penalty for the Wolves. Power play goal for the Gales. The go-ahead goal in this championship game. 2:18 remaining in the game. The goal scorer back to the face-off. Wowden to the left, Creel to the right on the defense. Martin and Larison. Puck dumped in by Martin. Puck around to the Wolves, and Wolves will exit their zone. Larison pokes that one away to the near side. Wowden winds up and just leaves it behind. But the Wolves player falls down. Folks curls around. Folks tripped up, and there's another penalty. Seven to the box for the Wolves as they make it even harder to make a comeback. Let's call a timeout to talk this one over. And the Gales, 1 minute and 49 seconds away from the championship win. Folks take the face-off on the power play. Rubino to the left, Baldy to the right. Larison and got a broken stick on the ice. Player carries it all the way to the bench. Larison picks it up and just overskates. Back on the attack. Martin is back. 2-on-1 developing. Got a lot of defensemen on the ice though for the power play team. 4 to be exact of the 5. Wolves gain the man back. Puck comes out of the zone. Empty net on the opposite end, as that's why there are 5 skaters on the screen for the Wolves. Martin with the puck in the skates, dug out by the Wolves. Centering pass, blocked by Baldy. And puck rimmed around, bouncing puck gets out. Folks, it's got to beat one, and able to steer that one to the Wolves on the near side. 1 minute remaining. Dragging it to the outside, Larison pressuring. Puck rimmed around. 47 seconds remaining. Loose puck in the skates. Thrown down. Icing on the Gales.
Next game, move to the other part. Go back. I know I did.
And faceoff taken by Wowden. Got a broken stick being returned to the Wolves bench before we drop the puck. Wowden take the faceoff. Rubino, Larison. Larison with the block. Wowden will curl back behind. Up ice, kept in, and forced out of the zone by Creel. Wolves have to tag up. Puck out of the zone. Wolves offsides. Wowden taking a hard hit on the far side in front of his bench. Slow to get up, holding his helmet. .2 seconds remaining. Folks take the face-off. Larison. Baldy back to the Gales. Saucered out to the middle. 14 seconds. Timmy plays it in deep, and we've got an icing. We'll have a face-off in the defensive zone for the Gales with 9.4 seconds in the championship game of the Confetti Cup in Las Vegas, Nevada, here at City National Arena. Folks to the face-off. Larison, Baldy, Martin, and Rubino on the ice. Turn shot block, save! 5. Saxton, 5 seconds. 2, 1. Wide and 0! Your Confetti Cup 2024 championship. Bishop Gorman Gales make it as 2 dressed in clothes are Jennings and Bowinkle coming in for the celebration. Goal recap. Scoring the first goal was Baldy. And the second goal, power play goal by Timmy Folks to put the Gales ahead for the win. girls will celebrate with a championship trophy. Not sure they get to keep it, but they get to take a picture with it, and they'll get medals to take home. No time to do a lap around the ice with the cup. This game was quite a bit later. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you at the next championship game coming up later today between the Vegas Junior Knights 14U AA team, waiting for who they'll be playing against. Team Wyoming in the championship game of the 14U AA division at 3:05 at City National Arena. So if you want to watch some more hockey this Sunday, stay tuned.